Men love vagina more than they love women, okay?
You want to get with men that are in love with sex and not in love with you. See, when
Yes, absolutely take that off the table for about a month and see how quick he will cheat, or see how quick he will leave if you're just in a relationship and not married. Hey guys, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. So today's topic is
men love vagina more than they love women, okay? This is it. This is the answer. Men do not love what a woman can bring to the table. They love women's vagina, okay? If women said, look, I'm going to bring exactly what you bring to the table, except sex. I'm taking sex off the table. I don't believe in premarital sex or sex outside of any type of relationship that's going somewhere with the future. I cannot give that to you. I'm sorry. But I can, I can be a good girlfriend with no benefits. And they will quickly change their tune. They will then realize, it will click in their head that, dang, she just took sex off the table and I'm no longer interested in her at all. I'm no longer interested in this woman because she's taken sex off the table. So now, ladies, now you know exactly why men say that. Because they want sex plus all those other things, okay? Now, if you take one thing away, they are disinterested in you. If you take that one thing away, they don't want you. So you know that it's the most valuable thing that you have to offer.
you want to get with men that are in love with sex and not in love with you. See, when he's in love with you, your goals, your wishes, the things that you desire is going to become his goals. Okay? When that man really loves you, he's going to try to provide for you. He's going to try to do everything he can to please his woman.
yes, absolutely take that off the table for about a month and see how quick he will cheat, or see how quick he will leave if you're just in a relationship and not married, right? If you're married, he's going to last a lot longer. But if you're just in a basic, regular relationship, see how long that lasts. Trust me, take that off the table and see how great your personality is. Take it off the table and see how amazing this man think you are. Take it off the table. Test it out if you don't believe me. Test it out if you don't believe her. But I know this is true, that this is the one thing that men thinks about day and night. Literally, not just day and night. Day, night, between the time of the day and the noon, afternoon, all the time of the day. This is what they think about. The ones that like it, of course. The ones that are not into that, then of course they don't think about that. But majority of the time, the ones that like other things, the male part, that's what they think about as well. It's something that is just natural part of life. And when you think, oh, well, he loved me for me, he loved my personality, honey, trust me, if you didn't have this between your legs and he could have access to it because he's with you and he has access to it whenever he wants, basically, then he wouldn't stay. He wouldn't think that you're this amazing creature that's walking this planet, or that you're this beautiful person, because any man will tell you you're beautiful. Men will tell anybody they're beautiful as long as they're trying to get something out of you. Trust me. And that is the reason why most men think that I'm so cold-hearted, but I'm not. It's only because, I have brothers, and also I have studied men and I've studied their behaviors, and I have gay friends, I have straight friends, and I learned a lot about men from men who likes men. So therefore I'm getting best of both worlds, and I know how most men think, because I'm getting most of my information. I think I mentioned that in my other videos. I'm getting a lot of my information from gay men who are interested in men, and men are interested in them. So they tell you these things, which usually are the truth. And even men that I date, I know the difference, especially for example, when you just meet a man and you are basically in the talking stage and you have not had sex, you'll see how much they adore you. They'll do anything for you. You can call this man in the middle of the night and say, hey, I need this and that. He's going to drop everything and come to your aid, even if he's married, because I have experienced this, right? Don't get me wrong. I have experienced that. I'm not even going to be like, oh yeah, he was married and da 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 da. I didn't know at first. But this man will drop any and everything to come to my aid in the middle of the night, because he was hoping and wishing that he would get some of my box when he come in and rescue me. But that's how you gotta test them. You gotta see, because men will tell you that you're the most beautiful thing since sliced bread. They will tell you any and everything, and if you try to get anything out of a man, do it before you actually give it up, because eventually it's not going to be interesting anymore. You're not going to be the best thing walking anymore. You're not going to be the most beautiful woman anymore. It's just once they taste that, that's it. That is it. That is the one thing that most men are interested in. It's not your looks. Yes, it helps that you look nice, but it's not your looks. It's not your loyalty. It's not your honesty. It's not the things that you do for him that other women cannot do. Most women can do the same thing that you did for him. So, yeah, men does love vagina. That's it. That's the honest truth. And I've experienced it. I have people who a lot of my lessons I learned through other people. So I like to see other people's mistakes so I don't make those kind of mistakes. That's just the way I like to learn. I don't want to have to go through it and then learn at the end of it. I like to watch people and then just, go off of that. Like, hey, I see that you did this and that's how it came out, so I'm not gonna go that route. You know what I mean? Yeah, so once you learn how a man is, it's going to be so much easier for you to deal with them, to live with them, to just coexist with them, because a lot of them are very easy, honestly. If you just pay attention, you'll see, you will learn. Yeah, anyways, bye.